We're back fishing at the same spot from last video where we were fishing a topwater rat, and it makes you think, if they're gonna eat a topwater rat, they're gonna eat this right here. The fish here are unbelievably aggressive, so I have no doubt in my mind they're not gonna eat this right here. I've been mainly fishing glide baits and swim baits for the last couple weeks, throwing some pretty big baits, and let's just say it has definitely paid off. Look at that, guys. Holy cow. And the bait of choice is this guy right here. Looks good. Let's see how she looks in the water. Wow, that looks absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna catch a fish on this thing, no doubt. These fish are so aggressive that there is no chance one of them doesn't hammer it tonight. We got a couple hours to fish, which is more than enough time to get on a good bite. Let's get fishing. Got him. Fish on. Wow. That is a small pike for the size of bait I'm using. Holy cow. Not exactly what I was expecting on this bait. That's all right though, fish is a fish. I'm not even gonna show her off. She's 12 inches long. These pike must be just so aggressive in here. I almost didn't even know I had them on there for a second. Well, I'll take it. If they want to eat it, they want to eat it. I'm not gonna tell them no. I'm just hoping the next one might be a little bit bigger. It's a good start though. Nothing wrong with the fish. Every fish counts. Usually I don't get ones that small on bigger baits like this. This is the size of a sunfish. I don't even think it could fit the whole thing in its mouth if it wanted to. I am definitely a little bit surprised that little one ate it. I'm surprised, not disappointed, but surprised. I'm just waiting to see Big Mama follow it in. The reason I'm throwing a bait like this is because about a week and a half ago, I was walleye fishing this same spot, and I caught a few walleye, and I'd say 4 or 5 different times, 30, 35 inches would follow me in and try to eat the walleye. So since I couldn't get my hands on any walleye swim baits, because apparently nobody makes those, this is the second best thing. And I think it's gonna do the trick today. If they wanna eat live fish, I'm gonna give them a realistic looking fish, and it's gonna work. I want to try right here for a sec. Flip a few casts in this side. See if there's anything hungry right down in here. First thing I'm going to do is I always cast before I step down to a spot. A lot of times I'll have a big fish in some very shallow water. So if I do a few casts before I get to the spot, I have that chance of catching them before I get spooked. With this bait, it's a little bit hard to work it when you're up here, but an aggressive enough pike is not going to care one bit. Do a cast this way, and then we'll do a cast the other way. Man, it is honestly just weeds back in here. If I had a weedless bait, this would be a lot easier, but I do not. Seems like everything back here is just weeds. We'll do one more cast and move on. All right, let's try a few casts right over here. See if there's any hungry fish over this way. The action this thing has in the water is so sick. I mean, just look at that. It doesn't get much better than that. This was a little bit more on the pricey side for baits, but it's gonna be worth it once we catch a big fish on it. Let's get another cast out here. There has gotta be something up by this tree. Fish, get him. There we go. There we go. Little one, but it's a fish. A little bigger than that first one. I'm so surprised these little ones are so aggressive towards it, but there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, buddy. All right, look at that one, guys. He absolutely hammered that swim bait. That is so cool. It's not a monster, of course, but it's a fish that eats a swim bait, and I find that awesome. We're gonna get this guy right back in the water where she belongs. There you go, buddy. See you later. Fish number 2. That is so cool. Just so unreal. I was not expecting to be catching this small a pike on this bait. I was expecting maybe a couple smaller ones, but these are just such tiny pike for this bait. But you know what? They're aggressive, they're hungry, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am really hoping for something big, but you know what? I'm just out here to have fun, and I'm having fun catching fish. If they want to eat it, they want to eat it. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you like content like this, of course, feel free to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss an upload. I make fishing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11, and if we hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I will buy and give away a brand new boat to one of you guys. So subscribe if you guys aren't already, and we're gonna get back to fishing. No, I'm just trying to get right in front of that tree, right where that turtle's at. See if there's anything over there. Oh, that was a fish. I just got hammered. Surprised he missed it. I might have pulled it too quick. I'm gonna do another cast in there. I saw the swirl behind it too, so it's definitely a fish. All right, right back in that same spot. I'm gonna let the ripples go away and start reeling. See if he wants it again. We might have spooked him. Yeah, may not want it a second time. He definitely hit it though, right up against that shoreline too. I'm gonna try to cast to the right of it, in between that little tiny island or whatever you call that, a little patch of grass there, and then the other patch. Get one in between that, perfect. Right up against that shoreline. That is where I'd expect a fish to be. They do like to hug the shorelines here. Get another cast in there again. I'll try some casts over here. See if there's maybe anything down in here. I would think there would be. It's just a matter if the fish feel the same way. Well, that's one way to break a bait. Came out of the water for it too. That's a great way to break a bait. That was a big dogfish. It still swims even after I just smacked it against a rock. I think this bridge is a great spot for fish. Get them when they're coming in and out. It kind of pushes a bunch of fish into a small area. You got this whole entire wide area for them, but they gotta move through this bridge to get from one spot to the other. So it's definitely gonna push a lot of fish through here. I'm gonna do one more cast here, and then I'm gonna go down and try a little bit farther down. It's definitely worth a try to hit this later tonight. We've got about an hour and a half till it gets super dark, so we can always come back here and try under this bridge. But I do think I am gonna go down a little bit and see if they want it a little bit farther down. Let's go try down here. We're gonna see if down here is any better. This is where we started earlier today, so I'm hoping there's some aggressive fish down here. No matter what, we've already caught a couple fish. It's been such a good day so far. We've been fishing for maybe an hour tops, and we've already had a blast. I wish I would have got here a little bit earlier so I would have had more time to fish, but that's all right. We're getting it done in just a little bit of time. We got a train in the background, making a little bit of noise. We'll see if maybe we can get one here. This train might turn them on. It's like a fish whistle. Who knows? I think this is the spot back here. I just really think they're back here. There's a lot of other spots we could be fishing today. I could drive down a quarter of a mile and fish some other spots, but I have hope here. I really do have hope that there's gonna be some nicer fish back in here. There is sometimes, it's usually hit or miss. There's either a bunch of little ones or a few bigger ones. Sometimes they'll mix in, but I do know a couple other pike spots that hold some nice fish. I think we're just gonna stick with here right now. Seems like there's a lot of fish. We'll see what else happens tonight. We've got about an hour left to fish now. So who knows? These fish could turn on and start hammering it, or it could be a slow rest of the night. We're gonna find out. Oh my, it was. Came all the way up to shore and hit it. That was a big pike. Holy cow, I can't believe he didn't get a hook. Right up into shore, that was unreal. Never got a hook into him. Ooh, get your you spooky little mother frickin' snake, man. Don't be doing that, buddy. Get in the water. Oh, they're blowing up on top water right there. Let's see it. Let's see it right here. I want to see one just hammer it. This spot looks gorgeous. Really? Wow. Oh, he hit that too. He smacked that so quick. They're aggressive towards this bait and I love it. No questions asked, that fish just smacked this thing. Let's get another cast. Way back in here. Get up there. Oh my gosh, he came right up for it. I'm gonna get another cast back in there. He surfaced on it, I was just working it too quickly. Yeah, he surfaced on it. I was just moving it a little bit too quick. Let's get that bait up pretty quick. There we go. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that was insane. Whole body out of the water. I set the hook while the fish was in the air. That was nuts. All right. Wow. Let's get this fish up here. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, calm down. Hey, that's not calm. I'm trying to help you. I mean, I am the one who caught you, but still, I am trying to help you. I'm gonna get that out of your mouth really quickly. There you go, buddy. Got the lamprey off. Not even a monster fish, but the way he ate it is nuts. Topwater fish is a topwater fish. That is one of the craziest blow-ups I've ever had in my life. Wow. All right, buddy. Let's get you back in the water. That is unreal. The way he ate it, the way I set the hook, I mean, he jumped out of the water. I set the hook, pulled that fish out of the water. I mean, I probably pulled him 4 feet out of the water with that hook set. As he's in the air, I pulled him. Unreal. I mean, the spot we're in, I knew it would produce a fish. It was just a matter of how long it would take. But we got one on top water. I mean, look at this spot. We are in just an absolutely gorgeous little area here. And sure enough, we got one to eat top water. All right, let's get back to fishing, guys. Give you a nux for that one. Good job. Let's get back at it. I'm so happy. That is just made my whole week. Let's move on down to the other side here. I'm just so happy. I was really hoping to get one on top water. Sure enough, put in the work, did enough casts. We got one to eat this thing off the top. And not only just a top water strike, a crazy top water strike. Let's do some more casts here. We don't have too much time to fish, but maybe we can get another one. Alrighty, well, that's gonna be the video. Sadly, after a little bit more fishing, we didn't get another fish on this, but that's all right. We caught a few, had a great day, and it was just a quick video today. Just a little bit of evening fishing for some pike. I am beyond happy with that last fish. There is just so much joy about that catch. that just makes it all worth it. Just so happy. Well, I guess we're gonna call it a video. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, of course. As always, new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.